Hello, BookTube. I'm back from frolicking in Vermont, and it was wonderful. Frida and I had a wonderful, wonderful time in a land with no sidewalks and lots of dirt roads and plenty of trees and no traffic. It was absolutely delightful. A bit draining though, and I'm going to indulge in a bit of a slow restart of this channel. I made some videos while I was up there. I'm proud of myself for that, but I'm going to need a little time to get the gears running back to normal here at Hyde Cottage. So I thought we'd just do something very simple this time around, a mail haul. A pile of packages that accumulated while I was gone. We'll take a look at these and then call it a day. We'll resume everything else in due time. So let's see what this first one is. Finished copy. Oh, okay. All right, well, welcome homes don't get much better than this. This is by Clement Clark Moore and Tess Newell, and this is a guinea pig Night Before Christmas. In a series that some of you may remember on this channel, I've shown you the guinea pig Pride and Prejudice and the guinea pig Romeo and Juliet, which started out like Romeo and Juliet and ended up a tragedy. Oh my. Okay, the end papers are a visual representation of an advent calendar. And then we have the story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And we know that because there's a mouse asleep. And the family will be guinea pigs. And unless I'm much mistaken, so will St. Nick. St. Nick will also be a guinea pig. Let's do spoilers. Here, let's see if we can fix this. St. Nick is not only is St. Nick a guinea pig, of course he is, but his sleigh is pulled by guinea pigs. I really needed this. Okay, now this is a guinea pig Night Before Christmas. Okay, great, a fantastic way to start. Somewhat of an unreviewable book, but a thing that should be a stocking stuffer on your list for every single one of you. There isn't anyone you know who isn't going to love this, especially if they happen to have guinea pigs or fondness for guinea pigs. Then it's required. The whole series is great. Okay, that was a great way to start. Let's move on and hope for the best here. Oh, great. All right, boy. Fantastic. We are going from strength to strength here. This is the finished copy of the new V.E. Schwab, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Still getting used to the angles here, but that's visible. Yes, this is a very nice. What have we got here? Starred review from Publishers Weekly, starred review from Kirkus, starred review from Library Journal, starred review from Booklist. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, this comes out in early October. I think we've talked about it before, but we'll talk about it again just a bit here. A much anticipated, genre-defying breakout novel set in France in 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman makes a Faustian bargain to live forever and is cursed to be forgotten by everyone she knows. Thus begins the extraordinary life of Addie LaRue, and a dazzling adventure that will play out across the centuries and continents, across history and art, as the young woman learns how far she will go to leave her mark on the world. But everything changes when, after nearly 300 years, Addie stumbles across a young man in a hidden bookstore, and he remembers her name. That's the bell note that starts off the plot, right? The Addie LaRue being immortal in exchange for anonymity is the premise. But the plot is kicked off when she meets someone who does, in fact, remember her. That sounds fantastic. I dipped my toe into the book, but I didn't finish it, so I need to do that. Let's see. Let's just keep going here. Let's get through these packages. There are a couple of boxes, so we'll do those last. We have a padded envelope and a cardboard envelope to go. Oh, wonderful. Okay. All right, this is the trade paperback of a book that needs no introduction. Needs no introduction on BookTube. This is Shuggie Bain. This is the paperback of Shuggie Bain with the Booker sticker there. And with blurbs all over it. Blurbs from everybody. My own review is not blurbed, but that's okay. Lots and lots of other people's are. Good Lord. So that's fantastic. The trade paperback is going to look just like that. Let's see here. Let's do the cardboard package so we can save the boxes. What have we got next here? Oh, great. Fantastic. Okay. Boy, these are some good books. This is the latest by Bettany Hughes, who is the author of Istanbul and also The Hemlock Cup. And this is her new book, Venus and Aphrodite, a biography of desire. Doesn't come with a pub sheet, but we can read about it a bit. The title makes it fairly obvious here, but let's see. Aphrodite was said to have been born out of the sea, rising from a froth of white foam. But long before the ancient Greeks conceived of this voluptuous blonde, she existed as an early spirit of fertility on the shores of Cyprus thousands of years before, and as a ferocious warrior goddess in the Middle East. She's been a symbol of bittersweet love to Sappho, a humanist muse to Renaissance artists, and a raunchy but subversive Shakespeare heroine, proving that this mythological figure is so much more than just an avatar of commercial romance. Historian Bettany Hughes reveals the remarkable life of one of antiquity's most potent myths. This kind of book, this kind of mytho-history, can often disappoint me, but Bettany Hughes will not. So this is a thin thing. It'll take no time at all to read. As soon as I'm up for reading, I will read it. Okay, this next one is loaded with tape, which could mean that it comes from one of you. We've been doing fairly good as far as a string of days without presents, but it's only ordinary people who load things with tape. Publishers don't do it. Oh, fantastic! Oh boy, this mail haul just gets better and better. All right, well this hits right close to home. This is something you should all order for Halloween. I am so happy to show you this. Fantastic. This is from HorrorTube, from the parts of BookTube that are devoted to horror reading and horror writing. This is Local Haunts. It's an advanced copy of Local Haunts, and this is going to have in it, it's an anthology of horror stories, location-oriented, keyed horror stories. So each one is keyed to a location, hence the name. And these stories are going to be from people whose names you know, whose channels you watch. That is fantastic. I will try to link some of those channels down below. Oh, this is fantastic. How beautiful. Okay. I saw already on social media that this thing has racked up a great debut on Amazon. I think at #1 in the self-published horror category. Yeah, see, you've got a table of contents, just a bunch of horror stories. And that is, Regina also sent me a bookmark with a horror-themed bookmark with a tassel. That's a very nice touch. Fantastic. Okay, great. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, well, let's read a bit of the back here. Oh, well, okay. The not for resale banner looks like it blocks a little of the prose. Let's see. 19 creepy tales from a vibrant online community of horror enthusiasts. Local Haunts has taken the horror booktube community's global influence and shrunk it down into one village of horror and mayhem you will not soon forget. Inside these pages are frightening stories from around the globe, telling tales of haunts, monsters, and other terrible things locals to each other's place of residence. Fantastic. Oh, that's great. All right, well, Local Haunts. It's a booktube book, and it's perfectly timed for Halloween. And these stories are going to be by people that you know, so I strongly recommend ordering a copy from Amazon. And then we have this last one, and then we will be done. So 10-minute mail haul, just to get the feet wet, and then we'll come back better than ever at some other time. This one also is rather ostentatiously packed, so it might also be from just people, not from a publisher. I'm going to try to resist. My usual rule is that the harder a package is to open, the less worthy it is of opening in the first place. But hello, baby. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Okay, this is a gift. This was sent from one of you. This is the latest Jonathan Strahan science fiction anthology. Uh, the Saga Anthology of Science Fiction 2020. Year's Best Science Fiction Volume 1. With a whole bunch of A-list contributors. Fantastic. Okay, well, I have mentioned that... yeah, okay. I've mentioned that in that 2020, I've really enjoyed the science fiction anthologies that I've been reading. Just loved it. And here's the latest one. So that is our mail for today. Great mail haul. So we have the Year's Best Science Fiction Volume 1 by Jonathan Strahan. I've read a few of his science fiction anthologies this year and really liked them. We have Venus and Aphrodite by Bettany Hughes, who's the Hemlock Cup on Socrates I strongly recommend. The paperback of Douglas Stewart's Shuggie Bain, which was shortlisted for the Booker Prize. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. That's the finished copy. And the A Guinea Pig Night Before Christmas. This is one of two must-buys for you from this mail haul. The first one is a stocking stuffer Christmas present for any piggy fan that you know. This is, of course, it goes without saying. It's good that you know this exists. It'll be out. Did I give you a date? It'll be out probably soon. And October 20th. This comes out at the end of October. So just put in your pre-order and sit on it until Christmas. So that is the first of your must-buys for this mail haul. The second of your must-buys is if you're watching me on BookTube, then of course this is a must-buy. Local Haunts is a collection of short story anthology. It's an anthology of short stories by YouTubers, by booktubers, and quite a few of them are talented writers. So well worth your time. So there you go. That is the mail for today. A nice healthy mail haul. Won't expect them all to be this big or this good. I'm going to wrap things up for now, but I will be back. Thank you, BookTube.